Senate Republicans have made some changes to the big, beautiful bill they hope will survive in the House and make it to the president's desk by July 4th.
Well, we got half the fix. We got the suppressors, but now we're working on short-barreled firearms and getting the SHORT Act into H.R. 1, the big, beautiful bill.
The big, beautiful bill in the Senate has reintroduced the removal of short-barreled firearms from the NFA. Welcome to another installment of the Connecticut Gun Bench. Today's video is brought to you by P.A.N. Firearms LLC. P.A.N. Firearms, your NRA certification, multifaceted gun training. You can reach us at 203-300-6343 or use our website at www.panfirearmsllc.com. As always, there'll be a link in the description box below. If you like channel, like content, what I do, you can support me with the link. Everything's appreciated. Once again, online store is open. CGB20 will get you 20% off. Free shipping. Connecticut residents, you have to pay the sales tax. I have no say in that matter, but CGB20 will get you 20% off. Let's talk about this. Now, as we know, the big, beautiful bill left the House by a razor margin, but it did go through. And the Hearing Protection Act, which removes suppressors from control of the NFA, was a part of that bill. But the SHORT Act, introduced by Senator Roger Marshall out of Kansas, SHORT standing for Stop Harassing Owners of Rifles Today, was a bill to remove short-barreled firearms from the NFA also. That was not in the House bill, and some people were disappointed, including myself. But now, apparently, with the help of the GOA and other factions, that part of the bill has been reintroduced. That means that the SHORT Act is now active in the Senate bill. I got some clip here from the GOA, and I want to play some snippets of it.
Hey everybody, this is Eric Pratt with Gun Owners of America, and I'm so excited today to be here with Senator Daines of Montana, and we are just so thankful for your friendship with GOA over the years and your commitment to the Second Amendment and all that you've done. And you know, there was a Herculean effort in the House to defang the NFA. And you know, the reports that we got back were phones were being melted. It even got to the point where people were being hung up on, you know, or they were turning the phones off. But the message got through. And we even saw congressmen on Twitter, on X, saying, you know, support the GOA fix. Well, we got half the fix. We got the suppressors, but now we're working on short-barreled firearms and getting the SHORT Act into H.R. 1, the big, beautiful bill. So my question to you is, are you hopeful? Do you think that we're going to be able to get this across the finish line, getting the SHORT Act into the bill?
I just got to tell the grassroots, your efforts are working. It's being heard here in Washington.
Fantastic.
When the suppressor piece came over to the Senate, but it was lacking the short piece, this is when we acted and said, we've got to put this back in the bill. The president called this the big, beautiful bill. We're going to make it a little more beautiful by getting the short provision into the bill. And right now, as we speak, this morning, it is in there. But this is not the time to let up. It's the time to double down. I mean, the Second Amendment could not be clearer. Our founding fathers could not be more clear about these rights shall not be infringed. The fact that they're taxing these short barrels is an infringement on our Second Amendment rights. I've got cans on all of my rifles. I love it. Now we got to fix the short piece, which at this moment as we speak, it's in there. Let's keep the full court press. We're a couple weeks away from probably a vote on the Senate floor on the total big, beautiful bill. Let's keep up the fight.
Heard that and you saw that. This is a huge deal. Now, in the Senate, there is a litmus test that must be satisfied before anything can be done. It's called the Byrd Rule. It's kind of a reconciliation idea where each addition to the bill must be weighed as to whether it is a policy-related issue or a tax-related issue. Anything policy-related does not get added to the bill, but anything tax-related can be. And immediately, I hope that you're sitting up going, yes, the NFA is a tax, which means we have an incredibly strong leg to stand on to have these items removed. Now remember, this just squeaked through the House, just squeaked through. The Senate is going to be even tighter because as part of a larger bill, there are some Republicans who are not 100% happy with this bill and are pushing back on it. And remember, nothing is set in stone until the president actually signs it. But right now, this is a very, very, very positive thing. But just realize, certain states, you're going to have to worry about your leaders turning around and passing more laws to once again circumvent this whole idea. Because I'm pretty sure some states are not going to be too happy with the idea that people can just go in and buy suppressors, even though they're going to have to go through the same process as if they're buying a firearm. But let's put that aside for a minute. But buying suppressors and short-barreled rifles with no oversight from the NFA. Let me be clear. We didn't need oversight from the NFA to do this. But just realize who we're talking about here. We're talking about people who have spent decades trying to curtail our right to own a firearm. They're losing their grip on that, and they see it. Every day they see that they're losing their grip. And if this bill passes as is and becomes law, expect certain factions in certain states, maybe some municipalities, to pass laws that will once again countermand or counteract what is going to happen here. I'm all on board. Obviously, I'm all on board. If Trump signs it, I'm running right down and get myself a surefire for my, LWRC. No doubt whatsoever. But once again, as you heard in the video, keep making those phone calls. Keep sending those emails. Okay? Don't worry about the Democrats. They're more than likely they'll never fold for this. They're united in basically being against Trump. So don't rely on them for anything. Keep pounding your Republican representatives to get on board with this, because this is a massive, and it will be a massive win for the gun community to not have to wait anywhere from 3 months to a year to get approval on an item that does not change the landscape of crime. It really doesn't. And that's something I'm going to talk about later. So let's keep an eye on this. Let's watch what happens. Hopefully the Senate will get the majority and get this thing through, and Trump's going to sign it. But let me know what you think. As always, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, any statements of violence or statements that lead to violence will be removed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time a video goes live. I will see you on the next one. Peace.